And good evening, friends. Response to Facebook friend from Malaysia. I have no other option all that lecturing exercise which I had initiated here on Facebook. On 31st of December 2013, my contract with Water Disaster Management Authority was ended as monitoring officer. And I was requested to be in politics. Now, I'm well aware of the realities of politics here in subcontinent. And I was having no other option but to think a bit deeper into these realities, about these realities. And I have realized that the goals and objectives which some of my friends are having in mind to achieve all that, I have to start a lecturing campaign. The primary aim of my friends who were all in politics was to have a just society in Pakistan. Well, as we all know that states are organized societies and Pakistan is a state. So while thinking on these lines, how to make it more just and fair, while doing research on this topic, I have realized that certain corrections are needed within our political system. Our founding fathers of the Constitution of 1973 they came up with a spirit of American federalism mixed with parliamentary democracy of Great Britain. And some portion of French constitution was also adopted here in Pakistan's constitution. So, as you know, that parliamentary democracy in Great Britain need of an island which is having small population, small geographical size. They can afford to have only one parliament with sovereign status. And their moral standards are quite high without having any written constitution. They just practice their political traditions and they run the system honestly. So now in Pakistan we are having written constitution like United States of America. We are a federation like United States of America. And we are big in size, we have a large population. But being a federation, we have to pull along with the parliamentary democracy of a British origin, which is good for small countries with little population, like Great Britain. So, in fact, in each federation, we are having federating units. In Pakistan, they are called provinces. In the United States of America, federating units are called states. So, USA is having 50 states, and we are having 5 provinces. So the irritant here in Pakistan is British parliamentary democracy, which is diminishing the spirit of federalism here. In a federation, if a parliament is sovereign, it means majority rule prevails, and there is no check. There cannot be a check on majority. The parliament is being considered as sovereign, while in the United States of America, which is a classic example of a federation, parliament there is not sovereign. Judicial review, the power of judicial review with US Supreme Court is there, and that power of US Supreme Court makes it able to check the legislation done by the US Parliament, popularly known as US Congress. So, if the legislation is in violation with the spirit of the Constitution, Supreme Court can declare it null and void. And here in Pakistan, that is not the case. Many politicians, they have taken a stance that our parliament is sovereign. In simple words, in United States of America, in US Federation, small states are being secured by having checks upon majority rule through power of judicial review. But in Pakistan, small states having less population are vulnerable, and majority can decide their fate in any way. So we are facing the problem here in small provinces. People are deprived, they feel deprived, and they think that majority is taking away their rights. So we have to extend the power of judicial review on our federal legislature and provincial legislatures as well. Our Supreme Court is active now, is exercising a sort of power of judicial review, but that is not that comprehensive as it is there in the United States of America, where the executive orders of the president can be also reviewed by Supreme Court, and if are not in compatibility with the spirit of the Constitution, can be declared null and void. So we are here. We are supposed to make our in Pakistan. We are supposed to make our Supreme Court able to have enough powers of review over our executive authorities, executive heads, and over legislature as well. And recently, these powers are exercised by our Supreme Court while ending or while disqualifying the ex-Prime Minister of Pakistan. He was holding office of prophet in a private organization of his own son in the Middle East. He was holding a common, and constitutionally speaking, no executive head of Pakistan can hold another office of prophet. So he was removed from his job as Prime Minister, which still he is unable to understand. And that is clearly written in the Constitution. So we are on the way towards having a true democracy and true federation. Normally in subcontinent, many fascists and Nazi and communist leaders were quite successful in coming into power while portraying themselves as harbingers of democracy and all that. In brief, they were able to present their dictatorial ideologies as democracy before the people, where the ignorance is there at large scale. But now, due to spread of awareness, people are talking about their rights. Even their leaders are talking about their constitutional rights. and we are almost on the way of true democracy. So that Malaysian friend shall know that after the lecturing campaign on this topic on Facebook and on YouTube as well, we have succeeded to have some sort of true democracy in Pakistan. At least we are on the track of it. And my vision in politics is that as I narrated earlier, that we have to make necessary corrections in our political system, and we are supposed to make sure that constitutional rights are being granted to the people of Pakistan. And we also want to create awareness regarding the constitutional rights and duties of the people of Pakistan, among the people of Pakistan. And for that reason, I'm lecturing. I'm not being hired by any